Over 60, a silent collapse could be coming. Eat this before it's too late. Every night while you sleep, something surprising is happening to your body, something most people don't even realize. While your mind rests and your eyes are closed, your body is hard at work. It's repairing cells, regulating hormones, and resetting for the day ahead. But for many older adults, there's something else going on that isn't so helpful. Your muscles, those strong vital tissues that help you walk, stand tall, and lift even light objects, are quietly shrinking. This slow, steady loss of muscle is known as sarcopenia. It's a natural part of aging, but that doesn't mean it's harmless. Sarcopenia means loss of flesh, and it begins as early as your 30s, becoming more noticeable after the age of 60. For seniors, it can speed up quickly and lead to feelings of weakness, difficulty climbing stairs, and even a higher risk of falls. What many people don't know is that a big part of this muscle loss actually happens at night, while you sleep. You might be thinking, how can my muscles be disappearing while I'm resting? The answer lies in how your body processes nutrients and repairs itself overnight. During the day, your muscles are stimulated through movement and fed by the food you eat. But at night, especially if your last meal was hours ago and light on protein, your body doesn't have enough fuel to maintain your muscle tissue. So instead of rebuilding, it begins to break down what it already has to keep everything else running. This process is especially common in older adults. As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at using the protein we eat. That means we need to be more thoughtful about when and what we eat, especially before bed. If we're not giving our muscles the support they need overnight, they gradually weaken. And because it happens slowly, we often don't notice it until we've already lost strength. But here's the encouraging part. We can change this. With just a small shift in what we eat before bed, we can support muscle repair and help slow or even reverse some of that nighttime loss. And that's what this video is all about. We're going to look at what's really happening in your body during the night, the nutrients that play a key role in protecting your muscles, and the simple foods you can start eating to make a real difference. In the next section, we'll reveal the shocking truth about what really happens to your muscles after 60, and the devastating reason why simple everyday activities could suddenly feel dangerously difficult. The more we understand what's going on inside our bodies, the better prepared we are to stay strong, steady, and independent. As we get older, it's not uncommon to notice small changes in how our bodies feel and move. Maybe you found that lifting a grocery bag takes more effort than it used to, or that rising from a chair requires a bit more momentum. These changes can feel frustrating, but they're also part of something very normal that happens as we age, the gradual loss of muscle. After the age of 60, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle at a faster rate than earlier in life. In fact, studies show that adults can lose up to 3 to 8% of their muscle mass each decade after 30, and the process speeds up significantly after 60. This means that by the time we reach our later years, we may have lost a significant portion of the strength and stability we once took for granted. You might not feel this loss all at once. It tends to show up in everyday moments. When it's harder to carry laundry up the stairs, when standing up from a low seat feels like a task, or when your balance seems just a little less steady. These aren't just getting older moments. They're signs that our muscles need a little more support than they're currently getting. Now you may be wondering why this happens. One major reason is that as we age, our bodies don't use protein as efficiently as they used to. Protein is the building block of muscle, and even if you're eating what feels like enough, your body may not be absorbing and using it as well. That's where something important comes in. When you eat, that protein matters just as much as how much you eat. Most people tend to focus on breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with little thought about what the body needs in between. But your muscles do a lot of work while you sleep. That's when the body goes into repair mode, fixing tissue and rebuilding cells. If there's no fuel in the tank, no protein available during those nighttime hours, your body may actually start breaking down muscle to get what it needs. It's like trying to rebuild a house without any bricks. This is why the timing of your nutrition, especially in the evening, plays a bigger role than most people realize. A small change in your bedtime routine, something as simple as adding the right kind of evening snack, can give your body the tools it needs to preserve and even rebuild muscle while you rest. In the next part, we're going to look at something most people never connect to muscle loss: hormones. These quiet messengers in your body change dramatically as you age and play a key role in how your muscles grow or shrink overnight. Let's take a closer look. As the day winds down and your body prepares for rest, a quiet shift begins to take place inside you. Your breathing slows, your temperature drops slightly, and your mind gets ready to drift into sleep. But there's something else happening behind the scenes, something most people never hear about. Your hormones, the tiny chemical messengers that control so much of your health, also go through changes at night. And for older adults, these changes can have a powerful impact on your muscles. When we're younger, the body naturally produces higher levels of certain hormones during sleep. These include growth hormone, testosterone, and melatonin. Each one plays an important role in healing, maintaining strength, and rebuilding tissues, especially muscle. Growth hormone, in particular, helps repair muscle fibers that get worn down during the day. Testosterone, though often thought of in terms of energy or mood, is also vital for maintaining muscle tone and strength. Melatonin, best known for helping with sleep, also supports other systems that influence how well your body restores itself overnight. But as we age, the levels of these helpful hormones begin to drop. In fact, the amount of growth hormone your body produces after 60 can be a small fraction of what it once was. Testosterone levels also decline steadily in both men and women. And although melatonin is still made, it may be produced in lower amounts or at irregular times. All of this means your body's ability to repair and maintain muscle during sleep becomes weaker, just when it needs it most. What does that really mean for your muscles? Without enough of these hormones, the process of rebuilding slows down. And without support, like the right nutrients before bed, your body may actually break down muscle to meet other energy needs during the night. This muscle loss might not be something you notice immediately, but over time it adds up, leading to the feeling that you're gradually losing strength, even if your daily habits haven't changed. This can feel discouraging, but the good news is you're not powerless. While we can't turn back the clock on hormone production, we can give the body what it needs to make the most of the hormones that are still working. There's something simple you can do before bed that helps your muscles stay protected and even encourages gentle repair while you sleep. And it doesn't require any complicated routines or expensive supplements. There's a lot more coming that could really improve your health. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. Coming up next, we'll take a closer look at how the timing of your meals, especially your last one before bed, can help balance out these hormonal changes and support your muscles, even as you sleep. You'll learn why eating a certain kind of food at night can change everything. Imagine your muscles like a sponge. During the day, they absorb nutrients and use them to stay strong and active. But overnight, without the right support, that sponge can dry out. By morning, your muscles may have lost more than just rest. They may have quietly broken down a little more. That's why when we talk about protecting your strength as you age, one of the most important things we can look at is when you give your body the nourishment it needs, not just what you eat. Many people focus on protein during the day, at breakfast, lunch, or maybe a protein shake after a walk or workout. But for older adults, there's growing research that shows timing is just as important as total amount. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build or repair muscle. It's like the sponge gets stiffer, and it needs more time to soak things in. This means that spreading protein throughout the day, and especially before bed, can help your body hold on to its strength. You see, when you go to sleep, your body doesn't stop working. It actually becomes very busy behind the scenes, repairing muscles, restoring energy, and rebuilding tissues. But if there's no fuel left in the tank, your body can't do that work properly. Instead, it might start to draw nutrients from places you don't want it to, like your muscle tissue. Over time, this nightly breakdown adds up. It's a big reason why strength can slowly fade without any obvious cause. Here's where it gets encouraging. Adding the right kind of protein in the evening, about 1 to 2 hours before bed, can make a big difference. This simple step gives your body the materials it needs to support your muscles through the night. Instead of breaking down muscle for energy, your body can use that protein to help maintain or even rebuild what's already there. The type of protein matters too. Some proteins are digested quickly, while others release more slowly into your system, perfect for the long hours of sleep. In our next chapter, we're going to explore which foods give you that slow, steady release of nutrients. These are the kinds of foods that act like a gentle overnight repair kit for your muscles. Later, we'll reveal the single best nutrient to include before bed, one that works quietly through the night to help protect your strength and ease your body into restful sleep. It's easy to find, gentle on the stomach, and incredibly powerful for muscle health. For many years, we've been told that eating before bed is a bad idea. Maybe you've heard it too. Don't eat after 7 p.m., or late-night snacks turn into fat. These kinds of warnings became popular because people often eat heavy or sugary foods at night, which can affect digestion and sleep. But here's the truth. It's not when you eat that matters most. It's what you eat and why. As we've talked about, your body continues working while you sleep. And for older adults especially, this nighttime window is a critical time for repair and recovery. If your body doesn't have the right nutrients available overnight, especially protein, it may begin to break down muscle to get what it needs. This isn't something you feel immediately, but over weeks and months, it can lead to that slow loss of strength and energy that many people blame on aging alone. So, is it bad to eat before bed? Not at all, if you're choosing the right foods. In fact, a small balanced snack can support your sleep, help your muscles recover, and even make you feel more rested and steady in the morning. Think of it as giving your body a quiet, helping hand while you rest. The key is choosing foods that are gentle, easy to digest, and full of nutrients that support muscle health and sleep quality. For example, something like a small bowl of cottage cheese, a bit of Greek yogurt with cinnamon, or a banana with almond butter can go a long way. These foods provide protein, minerals, and even natural compounds that help you relax. And they do it without spiking your blood sugar or upsetting your stomach. There's even research showing that older adults who include a small amount of protein before bed may experience better sleep and better muscle maintenance over time. So rather than thinking of bedtime eating as a mistake, we can begin to see it as a helpful tool, one that supports health, not harms it. It's always good to listen to your body. If you go to bed hungry or wake up in the night with low energy, a light evening snack could be just what you need. And by choosing foods that nourish your body and support your goals, like staying strong, steady, and independent, you're not just helping your muscles. You're supporting your whole self, gently and intentionally. Next, we'll look at another important piece of the puzzle, a mineral that often gets overlooked, but plays a big role in helping you rest and recover through the night. Let's keep going. There's a quiet mineral that plays a big role in your strength, sleep, and sense of calm, but it's one that many seniors don't get quite enough of. That mineral is magnesium, and it might just be the missing piece in your nighttime routine. Magnesium is involved in over 300 functions in the body. One of its most important roles is helping your muscles relax and recover. After a long day, your muscles need time to rest and repair, and magnesium helps guide that process. It works with your nervous system to calm your body, ease tension, and support the release of natural sleep hormones. Without enough magnesium, muscles may feel tight or cramp during the night. You might even find yourself waking up more often or having trouble falling into a deep, restful sleep. This mineral also supports the way your body uses protein. When you're getting enough magnesium, your body is better able to turn the protein you eat, especially the casein we talked about earlier, into strong, healthy muscle tissue. Think of it as the helper in the background, making sure everything runs smoothly. The good news is, magnesium is found in many everyday foods. Pumpkin seeds are one of the best natural sources, along with almonds, cashews, and leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard. Even a small handful of nuts or a side of sautéed greens at dinner can boost your intake. Some people also enjoy a magnesium-rich snack before bed, such as a banana with a spoonful of almond butter or a warm cup of golden milk made with turmeric and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Speaking of golden milk, combining magnesium-rich foods with calming bedtime drinks can enhance the benefits even more. A warm herbal tea like chamomile or lemon balm not only soothes your body, but pairs beautifully with a light, nutritious snack. Together, they create a gentle evening ritual that prepares both your muscles and your mind for rest. If this has brought you some clarity or comfort, a like helps spread the message to others who need it. If this has brought you some clarity or comfort, a like helps spread the message to others who need it. Next, we'll introduce a powerful vitamin that supports muscle health in a way many people don't expect. It works hand in hand with magnesium and plays a big role in helping your body stay strong and steady. You may already be taking it, but are you getting enough? Let's explore that together. There's one vitamin that plays a powerful role in helping your muscles stay strong, yet it often goes unnoticed, especially in older adults. That vitamin is vitamin D3. Most people know it for supporting bone health, but what many don't realize is that vitamin D3 is also deeply involved in maintaining muscle strength and helping muscles repair themselves, especially while you sleep. Vitamin D3 helps your muscles respond to signals from the brain, which is essential for balance, movement, and coordination. When levels of this vitamin are low, muscles may feel weaker, and recovery from normal activity, even something as simple as gardening or walking, can take longer. It also plays a key role in reducing inflammation, which allows your muscles to heal more efficiently overnight. This healing is essential to staying strong and avoiding that slow, unnoticed muscle loss that becomes more common after age 60. One of the most natural ways to get vitamin D3 is from sunlight. When your skin is exposed to the sun, it produces the vitamin on its own. But as we age, the skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D, and many older adults spend more time indoors, especially in cooler months. This can lead to low levels without even realizing it. Signs of a vitamin D deficiency can be subtle. You might feel more tired, notice ongoing aches in your muscles, or experience weakness that seems to come and go. Some people also find that their balance feels off, or that they're more sensitive to everyday movements. If any of that sounds familiar, it could be worth asking your doctor to check your vitamin D levels with a simple blood test. If your levels are low, you can improve them with the right food and, if needed, a supplement. Foods like salmon, sardines, and fortified milk contain small amounts, but they may not be enough on their own. That's where vitamin D3 supplements come in. These are often more effective than D2 supplements and can be especially helpful during seasons when sunlight is limited. As always, it's best to talk with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, just to make sure it's the right fit for you. The important thing to remember is that vitamin D3 works quietly but powerfully in the background. It supports the work your body is already trying to do, healing, rebuilding, and protecting your muscles while you rest. And when combined with good nutrition and gentle activity, it becomes a key part of keeping your body strong and steady. Next, we'll turn to a few other common nighttime issues, things like leg cramps, frequent bathroom trips, and that restless feeling that can keep you tossing and turning. Believe it or not, these discomforts may be connected to your muscle health too. Let's explore how and what you can do about them. A good night's sleep is one of the most important things you can give your body, especially as you age. But for many people, staying asleep is easier said than done. You might find yourself waking up more than once to use the bathroom. Or maybe your legs twitch or cramp when you're just about to drift off. These disruptions can seem small at first, but over time, they chip away at the deep, healing rest your muscles need to repair and stay strong. When your sleep is interrupted, your body doesn't get enough time in the stages where most of the restoration happens. These deeper stages are when your muscles rebuild, your tissues recover, and your brain sends out important signals to support healing. If you're waking often, especially in the early part of the night, that process is cut short. Over time, this can make it harder for your body to maintain muscle and overall strength, even if your nutrition is on track. One of the more common reasons for sleep disturbances in older adults is frequent urination, also known as nocturia. This can be due to a number of factors, including fluid intake, medication, or changes in the bladder that come with age. But sometimes muscle-related minerals play a role too. That's where potassium and calcium come into the picture. These two minerals help your muscles contract and relax properly. When your body doesn't have enough of them, especially at night, you may experience leg cramps, twitching, or that restless feeling that makes it hard to stay still. Potassium helps maintain fluid balance and supports nerve function, both of which are important during sleep. You can find it in foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and avocados. Calcium, on the other hand, works closely with magnesium to support muscle relaxation and prevent cramps. It's found in dairy products, leafy greens, and even fortified plant-based milks. In addition to nutrition, gentle movement before bed can also make a difference. A few slow stretches or light leg exercises in the evening can improve circulation, calm the nervous system, and prepare your muscles for rest. Even something as simple as standing calf raises or a gentle seated hamstring stretch can be helpful. The goal is not to tire your body out, but to ease tension and create better flow throughout your muscles. By combining proper mineral intake with small stretches and a calming bedtime routine, you can support your sleep and muscle health at the same time. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about small habits that bring your body comfort and care. Now that you've learned how important it is to support your muscles during the night, you might be wondering what kinds of foods are best to eat before bed. The good news is, this part is both simple and enjoyable. A soothing bedtime snack can do more than satisfy your hunger. It can help your body heal, restore, and prepare for the next day. Think of your evening routine not just as something you do to wind down, but as a small act of care for your muscles and your well-being. Let's look at 3 easy bedtime meal ideas that are gentle on the stomach, quick to prepare, and full of the nutrients we've talked about, especially protein, magnesium, calcium, and potassium. These meals are designed to work with your body as you sleep, not against it. The first one is a warm bowl of cottage cheese with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a few chopped walnuts. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, which digests slowly and provides a steady stream of nourishment to your muscles through the night. Cinnamon adds flavor and has natural calming properties. The walnuts offer magnesium and healthy fats that help your body relax. It's simple, comforting, and perfect if you want something warm and satisfying without being heavy. Another great option is a banana almond smoothie. Just blend half a banana with a spoonful of almond butter, a splash of milk or plant-based milk, and a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg. Bananas provide potassium, which can help prevent cramps. Almonds are rich in magnesium, and the milk adds calcium and a bit of casein. This smoothie is easy to sip, easy to digest, and ideal if you prefer something lighter or don't feel like chewing a full snack. If you enjoy preparing something ahead of time, you might like overnight oats with a scoop of protein powder. Simply mix oats, a bit of milk or yogurt, and a scoop of whey or casein protein. Let it sit in the fridge, and by bedtime you'll have a ready-to-eat, creamy meal, packed with all the right ingredients to support your sleep and muscle health. You can add sliced fruit or a few seeds for extra flavor and nutrition. None of these meals require complicated ingredients or cooking. They're meant to be part of a relaxing routine, something you can look forward to each night. Over time, your body will begin to recognize this rhythm. Just like brushing your teeth, your muscles and nervous system will come to expect nourishment and calm before sleep. It becomes a habit, and more importantly, a moment of peace at the end of the day. In the next part, we'll share real stories of seniors who've made these changes and noticed meaningful improvements in how they feel. Their experiences may sound a lot like your own, and their results just might encourage you to take that first step. Let's meet them. Sometimes the best encouragement comes from hearing how others, just like you, have made small changes and seen real results. While all the nutrients and routines we've discussed are supported by science, the most powerful proof is how they show up in everyday life. Today, let me share a couple of stories from seniors who decided to gently adjust their bedtime habits, and what happened next. Meet Harold, age 75. For years, Harold had been waking up 2 to 3 times a night. He thought it was just a normal part of getting older. He also felt weaker than he used to, and noticed that standing from a chair or walking upstairs required more effort than before. After learning about nighttime muscle loss, Harold decided to try something new. Every evening, about an hour before bed, he began having a small bowl of cottage cheese with a few slices of banana. It became part of his wind-down routine. After just a few weeks, Harold said he noticed something different. He was waking up fewer times during the night, and in the mornings, he felt more steady on his feet. His energy levels were better, and he felt more confident doing everyday tasks. He even went back to working in his garden a bit longer, something he had been slowly avoiding. Then there's Linda, age 68. Linda had dealt with occasional leg cramps at night and often felt like her sleep was light and broken. She tried a simple bedtime smoothie with almond butter and milk and added a short stretching session before lying down. Within 2 weeks, her sleep became more restful. She described it as smoother and said she didn't wake up feeling stiff the way she used to. The leg cramps stopped, and she felt like her muscles were more responsive during her morning walks. These are just 2 examples, but they reflect what many people experience once they begin to support their muscles at night. When we give the body what it needs, slow-digesting protein, minerals like magnesium, calcium, and potassium, and a calming routine, it responds. Maybe not overnight, but steadily and gently. And that progress is something you can feel. What these stories show is something we all need to remember. It's never too late to rebuild. Our bodies are always trying to heal, no matter our age. Sometimes they just need a little extra support and consistency. Whether you're starting this journey in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you can still make a meaningful difference in your strength, your sleep, and how you feel each day. Up next, we'll finally uncover the single most powerful bedtime nutrient, the one that slowly fuels your muscles all night long, helping to stop that hidden breakdown while you sleep. You're going to love how easy it is to add this into your routine. Now that we've talked about how important it is to fuel your muscles overnight, let's finally reveal the single most helpful nutrient for doing just that. It's something gentle, effective, and backed by solid science, and many people already have it in their fridge. It's called casein protein, and it just might be your best friend when it comes to holding on to strength as you age. Casein is a type of protein found in dairy, and what makes it so special is the way your body digests it. Unlike other proteins that are absorbed quickly, casein is slow digesting. That means it takes several hours for your body to break it down and use it. This slow release makes it the perfect nighttime nutrient because it continues to feed your muscles gently and steadily while you sleep. As you rest, your body goes into repair mode, but without available protein, it may struggle to do that work effectively. Casein acts like a steady drip of nourishment, providing just enough amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, to keep things running smoothly. Instead of drawing from your own muscle tissue for fuel, your body uses what you've given it. That's the key to preventing overnight muscle loss. One of the easiest ways to get casein is through certain dairy foods. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and milk all contain high amounts of it. Even just a small portion, like half a cup of cottage cheese or a scoop of Greek yogurt, can make a difference when eaten about an hour before bed. These foods are not only rich in casein, but also easy to digest, especially if you choose low-fat or lactose-free options. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who shared her experience with us. For years, she struggled with early morning fatigue and a sense of overall weakness that just didn't make sense. She was active, ate well during the day, and got regular checkups, but she told us that she often skipped dinner or had just tea and toast before bed. When she learned about casein and started adding a small bowl of Greek yogurt to her evening routine, she noticed something interesting. Within a couple of weeks, she said she felt steadier getting out of bed in the morning. Her muscles didn't ache as much, and she felt like she had more control when walking or reaching for things. It wasn't dramatic overnight, but it was steady progress, and it gave her more confidence throughout the day. Stories like Margaret's remind us that even small changes can make a big difference. Supporting your body while you sleep isn't complicated. It's just about being thoughtful and kind to yourself. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to leave you with one simple message. Staying strong as you age isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about taking one small, thoughtful step at a time. You don't need to change everything all at once to feel stronger, more rested, and more confident in your body. Real progress comes from taking just one small, thoughtful step at a time. And the best time to take that first step is tonight. Whether it's having a small bowl of cottage cheese before bed, adding a few stretches to your evening routine, or enjoying a calming cup of golden milk with magnesium-rich almonds, each of these actions is a quiet gift to your muscles. They're not big, dramatic changes. They're gentle shifts that work with your body, not against it. And when practiced consistently, they can help your muscles stay supported, your sleep more restful, and your days a little easier. Let's take a moment to remember what we've learned. Muscle loss as we age is natural, but not unchangeable. Much of it happens quietly during the night, especially if the body doesn't have the nutrients it needs. By giving your body slow-digesting protein, key minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, and creating a calming bedtime rhythm, you help your muscles do what they were made to do: repair, strengthen, and support you. You also learned that you're not alone in this. Others, just like you, have tried these small changes and felt the difference. They've gone from restless nights to steady mornings, from weakness to renewed confidence. And they started not with a big overhaul, but with one mindful choice. So tonight, choose just one thing. Maybe it's a banana smoothie. Maybe it's a quiet stretch or a warm drink. Whatever feels manageable and comforting. That one act can open the door to a stronger tomorrow.